Hey guys, welcome back to Crypt of the Serpent King. Well, in the last video, we left off at level 2. And now I'm at level 4. And if you're wondering why that is, it's simply because I guess I accidentally deleted a video. It's like, or something, it got lost. Which means that I deleted it by accident. But don't worry, you did not miss compelling gameplay. Trust me, I would not blame you if you didn't even notice, unless I brought it up. But in the last video, I will give this game this. The enemies do look pretty decent. You know, the orcs in there looked like a kind of a knockoff World of Warcraft-esque look to them, so they weren't too bad looking. And I think, like I said last video, that you get enough gold to always unlock the next weapon, so I think you complete it, which honestly I don't see how you can fail not to complete it. But let's continue. On to level 4. Man, I wish that game I did delete it, because I usually am using this video as a way to just kind of give out news to you guys. I do have to say, the graphics aren't like greatest in this game, but I do like the look. Where is he? Where is it? It's only just one skeleton. Come on. I said, all encounters are... Oh shit! Whoa! Yeah, that's the only problem with that. You get someone coming from behind you. Well, that's just weird sound right there. But where is it coming from? Right there. Yeah, that's the hardest thing about this game. It's just making sure you see. You know where they're coming from you. Because if you just... Because that music does like let you know that somebody sees you, but... You know, you can easily get snuck up from behind if you're not paying attention. But like I said, I've just used this channel mostly as just to bring news. I have planned a game from, well, you'll probably see it by the time this video gets uploaded. Games from Frogwares, which consist of like some of the Sherlock Holmes series, Crime and Punishment, and The Devil's Daughter. To be exact of what's to come, I'll be playing Crime and Punishment first, as that is the more recent of the two games, which should be uploaded by the time this is uploaded. At least the first few videos. I've already played it by this time, yeah, but... Okay, there's another guy. Oh, shoot. But yeah, I'm mostly interested, as I said, as you'll hear in that other video, the Sinking City, you know, a Lovecraftian, open world, investigative game. Just sounds amazing. And I just look forward to it. Another future games, I think, I'm not sure, but I might be repeating myself from level 2, but level 3, well, some of the stuff I said there was, if I remember correctly, that after I do some of these videos, that I wanted to replay some of Vermintide, the first Vermintide, and work towards the second one. Being is that's fairly a new game that just came out, and I'm only going to be playing that game in casual mode. And if you guys don't know what Vermintide is, it's basically like a Left 4 Dead, but set in the Warhammer series. Not the 40K, but just like the old medieval Warhammer. Like the MMO that came out a couple of years ago. I played a little bit of that. That was a fun game, but unfortunately it did not last long. But I'll be playing with that, and come summertime, I'm expecting it to be around June, July, somewhere in the summer. And I'll be starting new classes then, doing some stuff on landscaping as not like a bachelor's degree, but more of a certificate program. Just something I've been interested in. Just learning more about gardening and horticulture. So that's what I'm going to end up pursuing a bit while I'm at, the community college and using the GI Bill to sustain me for now. So definitely Vermintide 1 and 2 are on the tables. And then I'm actually looking forward to the Jurassic World Evolution. Now, if you don't know what that game that is, it's basically a Jurassic World game, Jurassic Park, whichever you prefer. And it's basically damn it, it's two of them. Oh wow, he is hard. Basically, you manage a park. There's some heals back here, if I remember. Basically, it's a park management game, just like the old Operation Genesis. I've never played that game. It looked interesting, but I think I was, transitioning into the military. Wait, no, that game came out like 2002-ish or something like pretty old, and I just wasn't. It's just, does it disappear? No, it doesn't. I forgot. I don't really remember that time too well. Man, that was quite a few years ago. I was like, I'm 28 already, so yeah, that was good long time ago. But yeah, I don't really recall the reasons why I didn't get it. Probably because I couldn't find it at most of the game stores, EB Games, GameStop, and all them places. So if I didn't see it there, I probably didn't end up getting it. But I would want to play it because there are not many. Wrong button. But there are not many dinosaur games out there. Good dinosaur games, along with, Western games as well. The only thing you have is Red Dead Redemption as far as Western games, and dinosaur games, I can't even think of one good one. I did play Primal Carnage Extinction, and I do have... My very first video was actually a montage of that game. But that game was horribly unbalanced. I mean, godly. You could not play... If you were on the human team, you basically were just going to lose. Unless you have, like, a really strong coordinated group. Which almost never happens. everybody just switched to the damn dinosaur team and you just got wrecked. People were teabagging, you know, acting like they're good, but, you know, it's easy to be good when it's like 50 to 1. It's like, it's not quite 50 to 1, but, you know, when there's like 5 versus 1, you're just this one little guy versus like a T-Rex and like 5 Velociraptors, you know, your odds of winning as a human are almost zero, basically. And that's another thing. But that's a rant for another day, you know. People teabagging when they're clearly playing the, you know, the stronger of the two sides. Like humans teabagging, okay, that's a little more respectable because that actually takes some goddamn skill. You know, playing as a character that doesn't take skill teabagging is, I think, kind of stupid. But anyways, for the summertime, you know, after I complete the games I have, as far as like mainstream games go, I'll still play more indie games. That's where my focus is going to be shifted towards. Just playing those indie games and just seeing how they are, and that way you guys can actually take a peek at some of these games that most people will probably never hear of, which can be unfortunate in some cases. You know, a really well-crafted game that gets almost no love is just a shame sometimes. You know, when a developer puts their heart and soul and makes something very, very noteworthy, but gets very little, you know, attention, it's always disheartening. When you always get, you know, like AAA games that kind of like, how would I would say, like EA and all these microtransaction loot boxes and all these appearing games now, this little tragic play to win scenarios that just keep cropping up. But yeah, hopefully, you know, I can help some of these indie developers showcasing some of their awesome games. This game, like I said, if this was the guy's first attempt solo, it's not the worst thing. Like I said, as far as visually goes, this game isn't too bad. Another reason I'm I'm grinding through and still playing this game is because playing on normal gives you silver trophies on your trophy for PlayStation. So if you're somebody who wants to have, you know, like a platinums and all that shit, you probably play this game. You know, that way you get your trophy count and trophy level up if that's something you're like super into. Where is he? There he is. But yeah, that's one thing I did note, like I said in the last video that I noticed, is that every time you go up in level, one more key counter is added. So and in the previous level 3 there was 10 keys, and then back in level 9, okay, there was 9 in level 2, 8 in level 1. Okay. Confused myself with all these numbers, but okay, it'll be time to fight the boss. I'm just looking around for some more gold. I didn't really see too many chests, and most of the chests I did open ended up being mostly food, which you honestly really don't need if you just step back every once in a while before they take a swing. You will be fine. See, in this playthrough, I barely lost. I got hit once. No, I think twice this time, but you know, got caught off guard. Yeah, pretty easy game. If you just want trophies, then yeah, you can probably get this one, but meh as far as like. Of course, this guy's over here. Oh shit, okay. Damn it. Okay, so he takes 2 swings. I said, these enemy designs actually look really good. But you know, the combat is just so damn dull. I see he's already dead. So, but that looks pretty nice. $14 minutes. Oh man. Save progress. Should I do level 5? Right now, I don't know how many levels there are in this game. Let's see. I'm gonna base the amount of levels this game has on the number of weapons. So there's just this sword and these 2 ranged weapons. So there's probably like 3 levels left. You know what, screw it. Yeah, I'm trying to keep my videos at around 30 minutes. And I think I just might have enough time to just power through 2 levels. So screw it. Might as well not. Might as well, right? If we actually come across something... Oh no. It's raise strength to 6. Okay, yeah. Okay. So we'll stop and end at level 5. That sound does add something to the atmosphere. Oh shit! I was like, whoa, these guys are fast. I might actually encounter my first death here. I'm not gonna lie. Holy shit! Okay. I probably should have saved money for arranged. That would have been an easy way to cheese this, but... Well, I guess he just killed himself. Come on. Something happened to him. I don't... Man, they are pretty aggressive. That spear is no joke, man. I mean, it's still the same strategy to beat them, but their longer ranges is a little bit more difficult to, you know, to back away from. You have to be at the right position, but it's still nothing super challenging. But that gank fest earlier, golly. Yeah, so most things just die in 2 hits. There we go. Come on, just die. Fall over. Okay, but as for games that I'm planning, definitely the Sinking City, Vermintide 1, and I'll try to get through Vermintide 1 quick so I can go into Vermintide 2, kind of keep the story pace. And then Jurassic World Evolution. Alright, there we go. Another one. Jeez. Okay, more health. Okay. These guys are pretty quick. It's like super epic music. but like almost nothing exciting is going on. It's like, more food. Damn it. Oh well, I'll just walk backwards where I came from. There's plenty of health back this way. Yep, right there. Anywhere else? Up here somewhere? For the Digimon Cyber Sleuth series. You know, I'm a big Digimon fan. Now, I know that other games came out, New Order and was it Hacker's Memory or something like that? Those came out not too long ago. I don't know much about. I know New Order is supposed to be something completely different than the Cyber Sleuth series. But yeah, that's definitely another series that I want to start up. Well, as far as Grand Kingdom, I'm gonna redo that series. I just don't like that I made the videos, you know, over like an hour long. That I do regret. Yeah, as far as this music is getting a little tiring to hear that. But with Grand Kingdom, I'm just gonna stick mostly to the story and just grind off screen. That way all most of the fluff is just taken out, cause that game can get pretty long. As with most, you know, those RPGs. And Darkest Dungeon, unfortunately, I'd want to keep my videos short, but those series, I don't really see that being able to, because even if I do grind off screen, it's still continuing the story somewhat. So, unfortunately, I can't keep those videos short. But those older videos that I haven't really taken them down. I just set them to private. But with those older videos, you know, I didn't really talk through it. No commentary or nothing. And yeah, I can see how that gets boring for you guys. So I'm gonna restart those games too. But after I kind of complete some of these series, you know, especially this game, I just don't want to have like too much on my plate, because once I start college up serious again, you know, videos are gonna slow down, and yeah, I just don't want to have too many things just promised due and just not be able to. Oh my god. Where is he? All that damn epic music with, you know, nothing exciting going on is annoying already. Oh my god, shut the fuck up, game. Jesus Christ, man. Okay. Only doing this shit for the trophies at this point. You know, spent the money on this game. I'm gonna get my money's worth. But, yeah, definitely. I should be finishing up Claire, Poltergeist, and a few others. A Bastard's Tale, I honestly don't think I'm going to be able to finish that game. That shit is hard as heck. With, you know, trying to keep on just playing a few daily matches of Dead by Daylight and try to add Friday the 13th in there. The only problem with that, Friday the 13th and Rainbow Six Siege, the only problem adding those two games in there is, you know, I have to create my own private lobby. Oh, not private lobby, I mean private group, private party, just so I can make some commentary, because, you know, online interactions, they can vary from, like, good to just horrible. Yeah, so I'll definitely try to get as many as these series that I have going on right now finished by May. Is what I'm. Shut the hell up! Okay. But yeah, I'll try to get through as many of these game series by May. So that way when I start the summer classes, I don't have too much bogged down on my plate. Come on, just take your ass whooping. There we go, finally. Shit. 16 minutes, so a little over 30 minutes, yeah. Oh my gosh. I was like, I'm glad that's over with. Okay. But yeah, those are some of my plans for my channel in the next coming months. Like I said, I'm trying to finish the series that I have now. You know, Claire, Poltergeist, the Sherlock Holmes Crime and Punishment, Valiant Hearts, and Zombie Vikings. Those games I have planned. I'm planning to finish them, you know, before May. That way, you know, when June, July hits, I can focus on some of those indie I mean, not indie titles, those more AAA games, such as Vermintide 1. I know Jurassic World Evolution is supposed to come out sometime in June, but the console versions, hard discs, actually come out sometime in July, early July. So honestly, I'm gonna wait for like the actual disc version. I'll save that rank for another day, while I like actual hard copies and digital versions. Yeah, the rank for another day. And by the time, you know, Vermintide 1, Jurassic World Evolution. I don't know when the Sinking City's coming out, but the other Sherlock Holmes game, The Devil's Daughter, I should be starting that around summertime. And hopefully, you know, the Sinking City doesn't show up in the summertime, so then I'd have to, you know, get that, but we'll see. That still has an unknown release date, so I can't really speculate much on that. But definitely those 3 games as of right now. Some other games I'd like to do. Again, you know, Darkest Dungeon is another. Grand Kingdom, I'll restart those. Probably closer towards, you know, the fall semester in August. Along with Nier Automata and the 2 Software games, Stick of Truth and The Fractured Butthole. Both games, well, actually, I played Stick of Truth before, but, you know, I want to continue, you know, I'm a story guy, so I want to have that, like, whole story just splayed out for you guys. Where you can see. Unfortunately, I don't think I can get Nier 1 up in time, but definitely if you guys have a chance to play the first Nier game, definitely go and do that. And I think this video is going on a little bit longer than I want to. Thank you guys for, you know, sticking through this whole series, sticking through this whole video. You know, I know this series is definitely not the most exciting, and I definitely want to thank you guys for, you know, sticking through with it. Hopefully this game has only like a few more levels, and it's gonna be almost over with. And hopefully we're almost at the end of this game, because I can't wait for it to be over with. Just honestly. All right, guys, that's enough ranting, but for me. Please like and subscribe if you liked this video. You know, definitely like and subscribe if you enjoy my content. And until next time, guys and gals, take care.